can't see. Aha. All right, it looks like we are live on YouTube. So I'm going to guess we are live on Facebook as well. Okay, Rebecca, I see your comment. We will explain all as we progress. Welcome to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is, I think, the third or fourth time that People's Music Network has done a song swap on the theme of songs of struggle for a country / world in crisis. Obviously, the reason why we keep doing song swaps on this theme is because it keeps being relevant, unfortunately. But welcome to all our performers tonight. Welcome to anyone who is watching us on Facebook or YouTube. We have 23 people scheduled to perform this evening. So everybody of the performers, we have 5 minutes tops for each person. I always say that if you come in at less than 5 minutes, you get points. I don't know for what. You get some kind of points card or something. But if you have one of these 35 verse songs, please try and choose the 6 verses that are the best, that you really want us to hear. And my name is Joni Calum. I am currently the chair of the steering committee for People's Music Networks. And I've got some of my fellow steering committee members here, Joanne Tuller and Rebecca Pomerantz. And welcome to everyone. Make sure you have original sound on if you just came in and didn't get to do a sound check. And we're going to get started with our first performer, who is Paul McKenna. Where are you, Paul? There you are. I'm going to highlight you.
Hi,
Okay.
everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Great. Okay, the song I'm going to sing is about Trump's attacks on trans people. It's called Throw Out Your Wicked Bands. The tune is Come Out Ye Black and Tans, which is a great song from the IRA in the 1920s that Steve Stuffit introduced me to. Anyway, throw out your wicked bands. I'm going to give myself a note here. I served in the Marines and I saw some bloody scenes as I risked my life beneath this nation's banner. After all the time I served, I don't think that I deserve to be cast aside and treated in this manner. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity. So expect to meet our adamant resistance. Donald Trump, you wield your pen and repeat your lies again. You demonize, disparage, and deride us. You are heartless and unkind. You mock and you malign. But if you want to get your way, you'll have to fight us. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity. So expect to meet our adamant resistance. I've walked an uphill road and I've borne a heavy load as I've struggled my true gender to determine. The journey has been rough, but as if that's not hard enough, I'm branded as immoral in your sermons. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity, so expect to meet our adamant resistance. Is there something that I missed that says I don't exist? and that nobody could ever be transgender. For I know that I am real, and I know I will not kneel. I'll keep being who I am and won't surrender. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity, so expect to meet our adamant resistance. Thank you.
Oh, that was excellent. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Oh, and you are being followed by another Paul on the other side of the world. Paul Steele, introduce yourself because probably not everybody knows you or where you are zooming in from.
Yeah, so I'm in from England. Interesting that it mentioned Steve Suffolk there because Steve Suffolk introduced me to People's Music Network, so there's a connection there. So the people we've got in charge at the moment, they are all temporary, and hopefully things will be better the other side. Although interestingly, we've got rid of some of our leaders over the years, and Tony Blair was one of ours that took us into the Iraq War, and now he's been muted for to be in charge of the High Commissioner in Palestine. We don't know whether it'll happen or not, but when I first heard,
Paul,
yes.
I messed up and I didn't have the recording on for what Paul McKenna just did. Paul McKenna, would you be willing to do your song again so that it gets on the recording, and then Paul Steele will come back to you? I'm so sorry. Paul McKenna, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I know you gave it your all there, and
Yeah.
now.
Okay. All right. So just let me know when to start.
Go ahead. It's recording now.
Okay. This song is called Throw Out Your Wicked Bands. It's about Trump's attacks on trans people. The tune is Come Out Ye Black and Tans, a great song from the IRA in the 1920s that Steve Suffolk turned me on to. I love this song, and it's anyway. So here we go. I served in the Marines and I saw some bloody scenes as I risked my life beneath this nation's banner. After all the time I served, I don't think that I deserve to be cast aside and treated in this manner. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity. So expect to meet our adamant resistance. Donald Trump, you wield your pen and repeat your lies again. You demonize, disparage, and deride us. You are heartless and unkind. You mock and you malign. But if you want to get your way, you'll have to fight us. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity. So expect to meet our adamant resistance. I've walked an uphill road and I've borne a heavy load as I've struggled my true gender to determine. The journey has been rough, but as if that's not hard enough, I'm branded as immoral in your sermons. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity, so expect to meet our adamant resistance. Is there something that I missed that says I don't exist and that nobody could ever be transgender? For I know that I am real and I know I will not kneel. I'll keep being who I am and won't surrender. Throw out your wicked bans on people who are trans. What gives you the right to question our existence? You've denied our right to be and our true identity, so expect to meet our adamant resistance. There you go.
Thank you so much, Paul. I know that was a switcheroo on you. Okay, so now we're gonna call up Paul Steele. I just saw you. There you are. All right, take two.
Okay, so interestingly, that Steve Suffolk introduced Paul to that song because it was Steve Suffolk who introduced me to People Music Network. Yeah, this song is a friend of mine introduced it to me a little while ago and suggested I do it. It's by Kareem Polwart, and it kind of speaks for itself, I think, really. When your time on the mountain is over and you fall to the earth like a leaf, it won't be enough these days to say sorry. Sorry won't pay for this grief. For you may lay down your guilt on the altar, nail your remorse to the cross, but it's not enough these days to say sorry. No, sorry won't pay for this loss. And if the blood on your hands turns to water, and the night in your soul turns to day, it won't be enough these days to say sorry. No, sorry won't wash it all away. And when you're through with the spells you've been spinning, and when our hopes and our dreams have all died, it won't be enough these days to say sorry. No, sorry won't turn back the tide. And should you desist from deceiving, and should you confess to the crime, it won't be enough these days to say sorry. Sorry won't save you this time. For you may lay down your guilt on the altar, nail your remorse to the cross, but it's not enough these days to say sorry. Sorry won't pay for this loss. Sorry won't pay for this loss.
Oh, amazing. Who is that by again, Paul?
Kareem Polwart.
Fantastic.
I'll put it in chat.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Rick Ward. Where are you? Oh, there's Rick. Rick, can you unmute and come on camera? I know he was just there. Okay, well, we'll come back to Rick. Charlene, are you able to go now?
I can do it.
Wait,
I can do it.
He's here.
Technical difficulties have been overcome.
Except that
I
we
saw
still
the
can't
list.
see
I
you.
wasn't free. I wasn't, and now I am 3, so that's good because I'm ready.
Okay, except that we can't see you.
Well, give me half a second and you might. Sorry. I know, I can't get out of this screen, you guys. I can't get out of this particular screen.
Huh.
In fact, now I can't even get back to where I was. Here we go.
There you are. Now we see you and we hear you.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Double
Okay.
show. Okay, I'm gonna spotlight you. So don't mess
All
with
right.
your screen. There you are.
All right. Wow, what a song. Ah, that's a good song. It's a wonderful illustration of the big difference between words and actions, and how nothing can beat getting it right. I don't know. I didn't realize I'd be on, so I wasn't prepared. But I really liked that song. That was great. Thank you so much. Now my phone's gone blank. Hold on one second. Can you guys still see me?
No. Now we can.
All right. All right. So here's a song that nobody in the world has ever heard yet. It's brand new. And it was Pete Seeger who said, democracy is not a spectator sport, right? We have a civic duty to vote and to talk about these things. And this thing's going to go blank while I'm playing. Maybe if I turn on the engine, it'll help. And, I believe it was Robert Reich who said, there's nothing more American than protesting oligarchy. But this is not so much a protest as an objection, like objection against them canceling my health care when I might possibly need it. And as I like to do, I'm really trying to write to common ground and frame it in such a way that those who most need to hear it might be able to receive the message. It was like this. Won't you have another drink of the blood of the poor? There's money to be made, man, that's for sure. Dang them torpedoes. Never has been more gold and silver than you've ever seen before. Don't even think about it. Just sign the bottom line. Kings and princes bow before you. They're turning water into wine. Never mind them pesky details. All that money will be yours. And it's only the blood of the poor. You will rule the nations. No one else can take the call. They will say congratulations, but your enemies must fall. You must rule with fire and iron, have no mercy at all. And every man shall hate you, but it's your name they will call. And you will have dominion over all. Except, now we only had one problem. Somebody said, whatsoever you have done unto the least of these, you have done it unto me. And it won't play well when you get to heaven's door. You won't look so good standing on the blood of the poor. When you stand upon the mountain, old St. Pete at heaven's door, and the ever-living Lord, I believe there is still mercy, but your deeds will testify. You won't look so good standing on the blood of the poor. Oh, what the heck. Won't you have another drink of the blood of the poor? Take the food off of the table, 'cause the rich man wants some more. Never mind the cries of the hungry. Who's that knocking at the door? Never mind, it's only the undeserving poor. More gold and silver than you've ever seen before. Don't even think about it. Just sign the bottom line. Kings and princes bow before you. We turn the water into wine. Once the crime is done, just think, all that money will be mine. And it's only the blood of the poor. And it's only the bones and blood of the poor. You'll be standing on the blood of the poor. Just sign right here.
Oof. Excellent, Rick. Excellent.
Wow.
Okay.
That was-
Sure. I'm gonna spotlight you, then I'm gonna mute me, then you go.
Okay. Rick, that was awesome. Your video went down, but your words came through with tremendous power and force. That is really a, I'm going to use this word, valuable song. Right now, we need songs like that more than ever. Kind of reminds me of a song I'm listening to these days, The Ghost of Tom Joad, with biblical references. Very powerful. I wish I could play it for some of those Christian nationalists that want to take over, that are trying to take over. And I just applaud that song. And the guitar was really fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful song. This song I'm going to perform is in the chat. I wrote it. I hope Woody doesn't mind. I used his song, This Land Is Your Land, wrote a bunch of new verses for No King's Day, which took place in Princeton, New Jersey, and I was honored to be asked to share it there. We had 5,000 people in June and we had 2,500 people in June, and even more than that, over 3,000 on Saturday. And so this is the same chorus with one little change. Maybe some of you will pick it up, that Pat LaManna wrote. And the last verse is Woody's. And this is, I call this No King's Day song, subtitled, We Will Defend Democracy. And it's in the chat, PDF, if you want to follow along or have the lyrics. In 76, we defied a king. In 2025, we're letting freedom ring. Let's raise our voices to proudly sing. We will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. Trump thinks he's royal, craves one-man rule, but we're not loyal, 'cause we refuse. Millions united will stop his coup. We will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf of Mexico. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. From Chicago to Baltimore, Trump sending troops against the law. From the streets of Portland to Princeton, New Jersey, we will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. We the people will not comply with a would-be tyrant who thrives on lies. When we band together, our power magnifies. We will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. In '76, we fought a revolution. Now we fight for our Constitution. People power is our solution. We will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. Nobody living can ever stop us as we go walking our freedom highway. Nobody living can make us turn back. No, we will defend democracy. We will defend democracy. We will defend democracy.
I don't want to talk. There. I'll wait till you move. Mute. Okay. Shar, that was amazing. Thank you. I feel like I'm. Wait, am I going to echo? That was great. And I'm realizing, all of you, that I had put the order in the chat, but before most of you actually got on, so you didn't see the order. So I apologize for that. I thought you were all knowing when you were coming up. So I don't see Hallie. Hallie was supposed to be next. I did email her again. Okay, so Gary Cantor, are you on deck, ready to go?
I'm on deck, ready to go.
Okay.
It's debatable. I love the song, but I'm Woody who? Yeah, I've stolen from Woody too. Well,
It's a common habit, I think.
well, Woody had this quote. Well, it's attributed to him. It's also attributed to everybody else who he attributes stuff to. Where when you steal from one person, it's plagiarism. If you steal from many, it's research. I interviewed Arlo one time. He'd never heard it. So he explained to me how he was researching all of these friends of Woody, which is where he learned how to do all of his fancy stuff. So I'm in Washington State in the North Puget Sound. So we've had a lot of really heavy No King's Day stuff. And on my local island, we did a No King's Day concert. And we raised $1,300 for the local PFLAG group in defiance of our beloved Orange Fuhrer. For those of you don't know PFLAG, it's an organization that supports all members of our sexual community, and especially trans kids. So anyway, and one of my issues through the years has been gun violence. It's something we've been struggling against forever. And there's a song about also want to apologize. I'm going to have to leave shortly after. It is rather early in the evening here, and I've got grandpa stuff I have to do. There's something the matter with Jacob. That's what the town folks said. Nobody knew or had a clue about the voices that screamed in his head. Some blamed it all on his drinking. Others claim that boy's always been odd. Ain't nothing the matter with Jacob. Can't be cured by a good dose of God. Jacob went down to the chapel so he could pray for the light. Never got out of the darkness. Jesus wasn't home that night. Voices gave Jacob his orders. He went out, bought him a gun. He drove himself to the city. There was a job to be done. The devil dwelt in the city. Devil dwelt downtown. He was appointed and he was anointed to go bring the devil down. On the way he stopped at the chapel so he could pray for the light. Never got out of the darkness. Jesus wasn't home that night. It was midnight. He got to the city. He fell asleep in a park about 2:45. Woke up to see some stranger's face there in the dark. It's him, cried the voices. Shoot, shoot, fast as you can. It was later, about 6 o'clock, he found out he had murdered an innocent man. His lawyer had cocaine for breakfast. Jacob was sentenced to death, shipped to death row where prisoners go to rendezvous with their last breath. He shared his small cell with the voices, exhausted his final appeal. Chicken, fried steak, and potatoes, Diet Coke were his final meal. They led him down to the chapel so he could pray for the light. Never got out of the darkness. Jesus wasn't home that night. They strapped him down to a table, stuck a needle in his vein. He didn't shout, didn't cry out. He just winced a mite from the pain. Whoops. Witnesses heard him say something. That something was not very clear. They all did agree it seemed to be between a plea and a prayer. Jesus, I've prayed in your chapel. Jesus, I've prayed for your light. Jesus, don't leave me in darkness. Jesus, please be home tonight. Jesus, I've prayed in your chapel. Jesus, I've prayed for your light. Jesus, lead me from the darkness. Jesus, please be home tonight. Jesus, please be home tonight.
Oh,
Sorry about
wow.
that little flub.
Gary, thank you so much for that. That was a very important song. And Gary, that's one of yours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was on
my.
I think my second CD.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring Jenny up.
Hi. Yeah, that was astonishing. I mean, what an incredible song, and the way you sing it.
Thank
It
you.
just, I always have to remind myself when I'm writing songs. Sometimes I'm like telling things to rather than tell it, to show it, and you create this person and this story that is probably true many times over in our country, and it's just an incredible song. I wish we had sensible gun control. It's crazy. It's
Thank you.
no, not at all. Thank you. So I'm going to sing this song. I kind of wrote as a rallying song. I don't know how to put it in the chat, so I'll put my email in the chat, and if anyone would like me to send them the Word document, I'll know how to do that. I'm not always technologically so good. Okay, and here's hoping that I have this.
Jenny, you're super quiet.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I once
Go
had
ahead
this
and
where-
try to play, because I know we didn't get you to do a sound
okay.
check. So
Is,
let's just hear.
La 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 la.
Your guitar is loud, your voice is quiet.
I think I know what it is. I think it has to do with a setup in the computer. You know what? If there's another person who could go now, and I could try and find this. It's something where I have to raise it somewhere. It might be in so what? Can the next person go and then I go after them?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next person is Sarah. So, Sarah, I'm going to bring you
Hi.
up.
All set. I wanted to start off by telling Shar that in Princeton, when you had 2,500, then 3,000 for No King's Day, same for us up in Greenfield in Western Mass. And it's so amazing, Shar, to remember meeting 40 years ago in PMN. Well, we're going to see a documentary made from a song I wrote. I first presented it at the Round Robin at the last PMN, but I did a whole lot of work on it since then. And then a man in my town, Shelburne Falls, John McGibbon, I asked him if he could work with some footage I had found. Now, it's about Rumesa Ozturk. And the end of March, she was a Fulbright scholar at Tufts, and she was stolen by ICE. And wait to hear all that happened. The song is written in the voice of Representative Ayanna Pressley, who was her rep right there in the Boston area. And she really went to bat for her. So you'll start off by hearing Ayanna's voice.
Okay, so Sarah, I'm going to take you off of the spotlight.
And also, you can find this on YouTube if you want to send it to somebody under the name Rumesa's Circle.
Yeah, I
put that in
can
the chat.
maybe drop the link. Or Sarah, do you know how to find the link to the YouTube? You could put it in the chat.
I can't do it and also stay on, but I'll put the name that you can look up. Yeah.
Okay, let me get here.
Hooray for
Here.
Round Robin that forces you to really work on a new song.
Okay, so here we go. We should be... Can you all...
The public outcry and the rallying has been a testament to the fact
Okay,
that we
someone
see
let me know if you're
Rumesa
all
as
seeing
our
this.
sister. We see
Hi.
Rumesa as our
Okay, good.
daughter. And that is, in fact, how a community should rally and see one
but
another
why
when a
are we
harm
not
is done to
hearing it?
anyone.
Shoot.
We are hearing it.
Oh, okay.
Joni, start it again because your voice kind of overlapped, if you don't mind.
Okay. Weirdly,
Thanks.
I can't
Thanks
hear
for
it.
putting it up.
The public outcry and the rallying has been a testament to the fact that we see Rumesa as our sister. We see Rumesa as our daughter. And that is, in fact, how a community should rally and see one another when a harm is done to anyone. Because we are one human family, and our destinies are truly tied.
You were there outside your home, and the next moment you were gone. 6 agents from ICE swooped right in, and they grabbed you like a pawn. What a brilliant scholar from Turkey. We don't want you to live in fear. You were silenced, detained, punished for writing. We won't let you disappear. We will not let go your hand. No, we will not let go your hand.
It is not a crime to write an op-ed.
Till I see you free, I'll cry out, my sister, our sister. We must welcome you home. We must welcome you home. Now you're in a filthy cell, 24 women side by side. And you had to go to Louisiana.
Rumesa Ozturk needs to be free.
Because heartbreaking horror must not hide. And sometimes you were put in shackles. You were handcuffed in cars and planes. Till people of conscience all over the world kept calling out your name. It was a phenomenal team of lawyers and students raising the shout.
Students staged a walkout at Tufts.
And from a court in Vermont, after 45 days, but Lisa, you are out, you are out, you are out. I'm not here as a member of Congress, but a member of humanity. When I saw you walking across the lawn, my heart kept pounding. You are free, you are free, you are free. Kept thinking of the women you ask where they are.
Please don't forget about all these wonderful women in the immigration detention systems.
Till they are free, we cry out, my family, our family. Oh, we welcome you home. Oh, we welcome you home, our family. We welcome you home.
Could someone say something?
I just wanted to say
Out loud.
I just want to say what important. Hello, this is Shaw. I just want to say what an important song this is, and I hope everyone here can remind others that this woman, this scholar, was disappeared for writing an op-ed in her student newspaper. Thank you for writing this song. The imagery is very powerful and very important that people see the imagery that you have added to the song, because it's happening every single day, every single hour.
Yeah, I was part of a benefit concert along with Jay Mankina and others with $10,000.
So, Sarah, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying that in the town of Ashfield, a group of us musicians performed and raised $10,000 for ACLU, including Jay Mankita and that song. So I hope do pass it around.
Amazing. Thank
That
you
was
for
a
writing that.
that was a wonderful song, Sarah. Thank you. And I also just want to give a little shout out to Ayanna Pressley, who's my congressperson. And people may or may not know that for many years she wore, she has a condition that makes her bald. And for many years she wore these wigs, big heavy braids and stuff. And then she decided that she didn't have to hide what her head really looks like. And so you often see her this way, just with her, proudly looking like her own self without any artificial hair on her head. And, quite in addition to all the stands that she takes and the how she fights for everybody, I admire her for that.
Thank you. All right, Jenny, are you ready?
Okay, well, do you hear me any better now? I tried to change the
Much
settings on my
better.
computer. Oh, really?
Much
Okay,
better.
I don't know what I did, but I'm glad if it helped. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is a song I wrote, and I'd like people to use it for rallies and stuff. And if anyone would like, I'll put my email in the chat, and I could send you by email the song. I just know how to do it, how to put it in the chat. And we're reeling a bit in New York City because I know we've been holding our breath that ICE has been at this 26 Federal Plaza grabbing people as they come out of immigration court. And our wonderful Brad Landers, the controllers, been there and done accompaniments. And I didn't know about it for a whole day, but Tuesday in the afternoon, there are these people who sell like pretend copies of fancy designer stuff on these blankets down at Canal Street. And I showed up and just started busting people left and right and arresting protesters. And there were people who had effective rapid response networks. I have to do that. But it's kind of like, now they're coming here. Los Angeles was a testing ground for all of us, So, Anyway, here we go. And Saturday March was very inspiring. Resist. You know what? Let me push my music this way. Resist. We won't go down without a fight. Resist. Hey, we won't go down at all. You think we can't overcome and rise just because our backs are against the wall. Resist. Reclaim women's bodily autonomy. Help refugees lift Lady Liberty off her knees. We want peace and justice in the Middle East. We won't rest till nobody's unhoused or hungry. All hands on deck. We must right this ship. When they come for one of us, hear us ICE, we'll have each other's back. All for one and one for all. Two will rise where one falls. We will not go back on toward love. Heed the call, heed the call, heed the call. Resist. LGBTQ drag queen reading our resist. All you atypicals sing and dance your power. Resist. Welfare rights, free health care for you and me. Reproductive rights and equal opportunity. Resist. Tax the corporations, give to the hungry. To each by need, from each according to ability. Every kid free access to extracurriculars. A sharing economy rather than at each other's jugulars. All hands on deck. We must right this ship. When they come for one of us, hear us ICE, we'll have each other's back. All for one and one for all. To arise where one falls. We will not go back to back alley abortions. On toward love. Heed the call. Heed the call. Resist. Black lives matter, so does disability accessibility. no exploitation but gender equality. Free expression, no nuclear, only renewables and the sun. Fruits of labor to the people, not the corporation. Resist, resist. Why should I have European and Middle East ancestry deny indigenous and those we exploited their right to flee to the USA and become a citizen secure and free, as is written on the base of Lady Liberty? All hands on deck. We must right this ship. When they come for one of us, hear us ice, we'll have each other's back. The fight for good takes time, so pick up your chin. Like Kamala said, it's joyfully hard, and when we fight peacefully, we will win. Yes, we will win. We'll bend the rainbow towards justice now, and we will win. We will win. Yes, we will win. Resist, resist. When we dare to hope, we will win. Resist, resist. When we try the impossible, we will win. Resist, resist. Let Gaza live, the hostages free. We all win. Ceasefire now, save all the children of the Middle East. Resist, resist. When females are safe and free, we will win. Same for non-binary. We will win. When we end all bigotry, we will win. When we let our freak flag fly free, we will win. Like Robert F. Kennedy said back in the 60s before he got shot, rather than see things as they are and say, why, oh why, better to dream of things that never were, and say, why not, well, friends, why not, resist, resist. Another world is possible, indivisible. Resist, resist. We can build a better union of fairness and equality, where everyone shares, nobody's begging for what should be free. We can be the change we wanna see. Resist, resist. Yes, we can be the change we wanna see. Resist, resist. The human race can rise to where we've never been. It's possible, even though it's a place we've never been. If not now, when? If not now, when? If not now, when? Resist, resist.
Yeah. Thank you. That's a perfect anthem for rallies. John Kloss is up next, right? I'm scrolling back here to find my list. Yes, John, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How's
And
the
we can
guitar?
see
Can
you.
you hear the guitar?
Yeah.
That sounds okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's fine.
Like your hat.
Yeah, this comes from a nephew of mine on the, but he gave it to me for free, so it's a free hat. Every Child Matters. That's because of the residential schools in our area. There was one that his father went to, and lots of children just died in those schools and were buried Lord knows where. So it kind of reminds us that every child should matter. Yeah, so thanks. That was a wonderful song, Jenny. Very hopeful. I'm glad that you can maintain that hope in these very trying times. I'm from Sudbury, Ontario, and we're not facing the same. We have a king, by the way, in Sudbury. We have King Charles, who just shared prayers with the Pope, first time since Henry VIII. So there's a little piece of Canadian news for you. Seemed important at the time. So this song's by Malvina Reynolds. It was written quite a few years ago, and there's a number of sort of versions of this song that have come out since then, all of which sort of inform my version of this song. Barbara Dane came out with a version shortly after Malvina Reynolds. Then there was a group called the Spirit Family Reunion, and then the Palavar Strings, which is where I kind of first heard this song and realized, oh, it's kind of a good song to sing at these times. So it's called It Isn't Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It isn't nice to block the pipeline. It isn't nice to go to jail. There are nicer ways to do it, but the nice ways always fail. It isn't nice, it isn't nice. You told us once, told us twice. But if that's freedom's price, we don't mind. It isn't nice to carry banners or to sit in on the floor or to shout to save the planet at the banker's golden door. It isn't nice, it isn't nice. Told us once, you told us twice. But if that's freedom's price, we don't mind. We have tried negotiations and the token picket line. Mr. Bezos didn't see us, hell, he might as well be blind. Now our new ways aren't so nice when we deal with men of ice. But if that's freedom's price, we don't mind. Mass nameless dressed in black, they tear children from their beds. Did you hear your neighbors shouting? Did you lock your door instead? You were quiet just like mice. Now you say we aren't nice. If that's freedom's price, we don't mind. Singing these old lines now, it's hard to look around and smile. Bending truths, committing war crimes doesn't seem out of style. Are you still just like mice? Are you still trying to be nice? If that's freedom's price, we do mind. If that's freedom's price, we do mind.
Wow. Malvina would approve. Thank you. So I see that Hallie just joined us. Yay. I did not pull up your video because I didn't see you.
Right, I just
and
got the notice that was I coming, but I never got anything about order or anything.
so I don't know where we'll figure that all out. Now we know it didn't happen.
Okay, but you do have a video link, right?
If you put it in when you registered, I can pull it up. But I'm supposed to perform now.
Okay.
So I will do my song, and then I will change hats, and I will go backstage and find your video link.
Okay.
And we will add you in a bit later, because I know a few other people that have signed up are not here. So we'll do a fast one and flip you in. Oh, and Lisa's
I'm not
here.
in a
Yay.
rush, so don't worry about it.
Okay, and Lisa, you got my email too, right? Go check your email. I just sent you an email.
Okay, yeah,
saying-
I came straight from another meeting, so no, if it's
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to spotlight myself. Why can't I spot? Oh, there we are. Okay. So I could spotlight everybody else. So John, I love that. I love Malvina's original. I love the little tweaks you did. If I had more time, I would tell you all about a fascinating conversation I had today with a local policeman. Just amazing human being. It was really good. All about, it isn't nice to get arrested, but sometimes we have to do that. So my song is called Stand Up. And it's a call and response song. So your response, though I will invite you to stay muted in your response, your response is always stand up. The chorus is actually Hebrew, so I will translate it for you, but your response is still stand up. This is a song that I wrote during COVID, and I wrote it specifically as a Hanukkah song, but not a Hanukkah song, as a bring light into the dark song, which was certainly a bit of my experience during COVID. And it's based on an old Jewish proverb, part of the ethics of the ancestors, which says, in a place where no one is behaving like a human being, be a human being. And so the chorus says, be human. In a place where there are no humans, stand up. Or in a place where there's no humanity, really, stand up. In a place where no one is being righteous, stand up. In a place where there is no sanity, stand up. In a place where there is no freedom, stand up. And there is so much nutsness going on around this world these days that I am thinking of this song all the time. So please feel free to harmonize and sing along with me, even though I won't be able to hear you. Gray and dreary nights bring the light. Stand up. Where there's no justice, do what's right. Stand up. In times of fear and anger, bring the calm. Stand up. In times of great suffering, be the balm. Stand up. B'makom bli anashim, stand up. B'makom bli tzadikim, stand up. B'makom bli shviyut, stand up. B'makom bli cherut, stand up. Where lies are flying, bring the truth. Stand up. In times of doubt, be the proof. Stand up. In a place of bullies, be humane. Stand up. In a time of craziness, be sane. Stand up. B'makom bli anashim, stand up. B'makom bli tzadikim, stand up. B'makom bli shviyut, stand up. B'makom bli cherut, stand up. In times of isolation, be a friend. Stand up. In times of change, learn to bend. Stand up. On days without hope, bring a smile. Stand up. In times of need, walk that mile, stand up. Every day, every moment, I've a choice. Do I stay silent and passive or use my voice? Do I show that I care or look away? Bring some love and light to this day. Bamakom blianashim, stand up. Bamakom blitzadikim, stand up. Bamakom blishviut, stand up. Bamakom blicherut, stand up. Oh, yeah, we're all doing a lot of standing up these days, which is a good thing. So I think that Angie is not here. So Bet, you would be up next. Where's Bet? There you are. Gonna bring you up, spotlight, and then I'll go behind the scenes and find. Oh, and L Pine Tree is here. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go dark, so I can find that missing video. So Bet,
Before you go away, I wanted to comment on your song that I love that it's so positive, you know, and that you get other people singing with you. I think that's great. So thank you for that. Even though I don't understand Hebrew, I knew what you were saying.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is a song I wrote back in January 2021 about the first insurrection. And I rewrote it just, I guess, for No King's Day. Rewrote portions of it because I think what we're going through right now is an insurrection. So here it is. This is called May I Never Live Through This Again. I think I understand what's going on in our land. Not the only one who sees it's happening. There is a very powerful man, and many follow him. Lately we've seen thousands of others. Don't want to see this again. Want our country to mend. May there never be an echo of this moment. There is trouble in our land. Want this conflict to end. May I never live through this again. We are divided on our soil. Tempers flare, tensions boil. And we've lost so many sons and daughters. I've waved the flag, I've said some prayers. Am I getting anywhere? Sometimes I feel like nobody's listening. Don't want to see this again. Want our country to mend. May there never be an echo of this moment. There is trouble in our land. Want this conflict to end. May I never live through this again. What is the cause of all the strife? Who is wrong? Who is right? Can't we listen to each other's sides? If conversations begin, can both sides take it on the chin? Will we promise to hear every word? We need good laws, we need new bills, we need leaders on the hill to make this the last insurrection. We can't just change things with hope. We must get out and vote. Let them know we won't stand for this again. Don't want to see this again. I want a country to mend. May there never be an echo of this a moment. There is trouble in our land. Want this conflict to end. May I never live through this again. Let us rise up from the dark. Make a statement, leave a mark, so we never have to live through this again.
Amen.
Wow.
Oh my, great. Bill Carroll, I'm looking at our list and we're missing a few people, but Bill, where are you? Are you ready? Okay, you're muted. I'm going to bring you up. Tell Bet what you think.
I'm ready.
Okay.
That was absolutely beautiful and such a timely, unfortunately, second time round insurrection. Hope that it never happens again and that it doesn't echo, but we're in it for the struggle, and it's an epic struggle. But I really loved your guitar playing and just the performance generally, and the song is really strong. And although it was written in 2021, it's totally relevant today. So thanks very much for sharing that. So this song I have, actually I just wrote earlier this month, and still figuring out how to play it, but I think I've got it figured out for now anyway. It's a tribute to one of the most famous songs in the genre that we're working with here. That's the song Solidarity Forever, which was written in 1915 by Ralph Chaplin. So I take a couple lines from that song, but this song it's a different song, but it's basically about exactly the same thing. So here it goes. It's called No Power Greater, which of course is a line in Solidarity Forever. No power greater, no cause more just. The citadels of servitude shall crumble into dust, and in our numbers proudly we rise, each among us with clear and open eyes. And the never-ending wars will fade to oblivion as we refuse to fight and bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old. No power greater, no aim more true. Liberation is calling out to me and you. No power greater, for we are one. United in diversity, we cannot be undone. black, brown, and queer folk, the young and old, moving together to the imminent threshold, and the rule of capital will sink to oblivion as we reclaim our wealth and bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old. No power greater, no aim more true. Liberation is calling out to me and you. That's it.
Great song. Stephen Blaze. Give me a
Yeah.
wave. Where are you? There
You
you
should
are.
you should hear me. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear ya. Now I'm spotlighting you. There you
Okay.
go. So tell us about yourself and let Bill know what you thought of his new song.
Well, you start with Bill because this song I was playing on electric guitar earlier, and I chose to be all folky, but I got to dig the. I don't know how many tones that goes into, but the yellow fading into the red there is pretty cool, and and I enjoyed the what I would call jazz chords, not cowboy chords, going on, and I could kind of hear some Latin percussion in there, and I thought the phrase "citadels of servitude" was Dylan-esque, one kind of Dylan or another. So yeah, so I enjoyed that. And let's see. Well, I live in little rural Eaton, New York, and I was trying to host a thing for people to learn to just get used to the idea of singing and chanting. Not something I'd done much of, and I'd seen a person you all know, Colleen Kitao, do that on a miserably cold February day in Syracuse at a thing I attended, and so she told me about People's Music Network, and I was wasting time on Facebook, and a post came up from Colleen, and pardon the language, but she said, "Fuck ICE, we are all Chicago." I said, "Okay, there's a song." And I said, "Well, she's probably going to write it first, but I'll give it a shot." So that's what this is. According to my meters here, it's not too loud, but let's see. Oh, yeah, this is less than 10 days old, this song.
Oh, but Stephen, do you have original sound on?
No, I'm not even sure where to find that. Well, how's it coming through? How's it coming through to you?
We're not hearing your guitar at all, because to play on Zoom, you need to have the original sound on.
That's interesting. Okay, because it's the same microphone that's being used for my voice.
Yeah, but Zoom doesn't, unless it's got this special thing that because it wasn't created for music, you have to.
Right. Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do, because we won't be able to hear your guitar.
Right.
So here's what I'm thinking. Robin is putting it into. What I was thinking was,
If I drop a YouTube link in the chat, could you then play it?
Yeah. But it'll take me a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll take me a minute to get the.
Okay, so then how about if I take you off of Spotlight, and I call up El Pine Tree. El, are you ready? Will that work? Is this a good time? Can you come on?
Yeah, my name is Pine Tree.
Pine Tree. What is the L then? I always get confused about that.
That's an abbreviation of my first name, which I don't want to use.
Okay.
Pine Tree is actually my last name, and I use it as a nickname.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
and if I was brave, I would say it's a stage name.
Well, then we can call you. This is a stage name, Pine Tree, and I will remember that. So welcome. Go ahead and introduce your song. I'm going to mute, and I see a bunch of different videos being sent to me, so I'm going to look at those.
Okay, I wrote this song at a People's Music Network gathering in the countryside in 1982. And unfortunately, it is more needed now, I think, than it was then. And I have to confess that I have trouble believing in it as much as I believed in it then. I think the destruction of the White House is really getting to me. But I will sing it in the hope of believing in it. Okay? And it's very catchy. You're welcome to sing along, and it's really good for demonstrations. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall, but you can watch it fall. That mighty wall. It's a mighty tower. It's a mighty tower. It's a mighty tower built on that power. But it just won't stand. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall, but you can watch it fall. That mighty wall. They built a fence of wire, keep out the undesirables. But when you look around, that fence came down. It's just a fence of wire. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall. It's a mighty wall, but you can watch it fall. That mighty wall.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing. That is very singable. And Pine Tree, I wonder if people want the lyrics. I wonder if you you could either put them in the chat or put your email.
I already sent them in. I sent them in on the,
Yeah, and I'm like doing too many hats right now, so I can't actually get them into the chat.
All right. Well, I'm not very techie. Don't ask me to post them, but I could type them into the chat. I certainly could type them. They're not that long, you know.
Okay, if you want to do that.
All right. All right. I'll do that now. Thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna bring Stephen back up for a moment. So just go ahead and give that intro again to your song, and then I'll take you off Spotlight and play the song.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was inspired by Colleen Kitaub putting "We Are All Chicago" on Facebook, and so kind of being inspired by the determination of people on the street in Chicago to protect their neighbors, and also inspired by the goofy inflatable outfits of the folks in Portland. So I just kind of put this thing together, and in my mind, it has drums and bass and backup singing and stuff. So you can add those in your own head.
Perfect. All right. So let me find your video. Here we go. And nope. Wait a sec. That's not what was supposed to happen.
We are all Chicago. We are all Portland too. Cities with all kinds of different people. Differences don't bother us. Do they bother you? You know it's a lie that our crime is growing. You know it's a lie that our streets are on fire. You with your mask and your gas are the trouble. Beating down people just trying to stay alive. Tear your mask from your face. Throw down your weapons with your disgrace. Welcome back to the human race. Go home and hug your mama. Go home and hug your mama. We are all Chicago. We are all Portland too. We have fine neighbors from all around. They make life richer in our sweet town. We take care of each other. We don't need you. Tear your mask from your face. Throw down your weapons with your disgrace. Welcome back to the human race. Go home and hug your mama. We are all Chicago. We are all Portland too. Mexicans, Haitian, Afghan, Chinese, escape from horrors and poverty. Humble, hard working, ready with a song. Not them, but you need to move. Oh, go home and hug your mama. Go home and hug your mama. Go home.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I gotta re-hook up my hang on. Alrighty. So we are up to Nell, and I did see that you sent me a message to Nell. Okay. And let me now. I feel like somebody unmute and tell Stephen what they thought of his wonderful song while I'm messing here around with pulling up a video.
I think it's a great rocker that we need. I think it's wonderful. It's like, yeah, that's a great song for this time. It's like there's so many songs tonight. They're so good. That's like a real great one. It's we need inspiration because things get so scary. Go home and hug your mom.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so Nell, are you here? I see your picture. Let's see. Nell, are you there? Well, I don't want to play Nell's video and have Nell miss it. So, let's see who we got coming up. We're lined up for Nell, so we can come back to them. Robin O'Haran, you are next on the list. We're skipping ahead. Are you ready and available? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me bring you up. And welcome. Tell us about you and your song.
So I have been coming on the edges of PMN for like 10 years. Since April, I've become an organizer of big rallies in Pittsfield, Mass, and become very active in. My goal is to inspire, encourage, and activate people to take action. And so now there are like 8 activist communities in the Berkshires, and we're all collaborating together, and it's very exciting. So this is a song which I never fully finished, but I wrote it after my second rally, which was May Day Strong, and the rally got shut down by a supercell storm with hail and 50-mile-an-hour winds, and we had tents that got knocked over, and it was crazy. And I don't know, I have written other things since, but this one, it's called We're Rising Up. And I can put it in the chat. If I can hit return. Oh, it won't let me put it in the chat because it's too long. I can put it in the chat in pieces, I think.
Yeah. Or you can...
Later.
You can do it later. Yeah.
All right. Here's the first part of it. All right. So... I ain't afraid of no devil. I ain't afraid of no so-called king. I ain't afraid of tomorrow, 'cause I know deep down in my heart what tomorrow will bring. We're rising up like a storm rolling in, rising up, and you know it can't be stopped. We're a supercell of strength, and all hell's about to break loose. Mountains falling down on you, all you liars. Early in the morning, I hear the cries. Families being torn apart. No time for goodbyes, but their time's running out. The devil's on the run. We're taking back what's ours, and you know we've just begun, because we are the many, they are the few. Hey, all you liars, we're coming for you. I ain't afraid of no devil. I ain't afraid of no wannabe king. afraid of tomorrow, 'cause I know deep down in my soul what tomorrow will bring. We're rising up like a storm rolling in, rising up, and you know we can't be stopped. The wind's blowing from the north, we're raining down fire from heaven. There's nowhere left to hide, all you liars. We ain't afraid of no devil. We ain't afraid of no kings. We ain't afraid of tomorrow, because we know deep down in our hearts, deep, deep down in our hearts, that we're gonna win.
Woohoo. Ain't it the truth?
Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, wonderful. Welcome, welcome. And check out the chat, because you got lots of stuff in there. Okay, is Nell back? Still not seeing. So, oh, there you are. You were there. Now I have your video up and ready. If you would like to just unmute and what you would like us to know about your song.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is a video that we did a few years ago called War Machine, and it talks about the confluence of climate change and War Machine, because actually the U.S. military burns more greenhouse gases than any other entity in the world. So that's how we start out the song. And one thing I want to say about the video, it starts with a young man, a young soldier, and that happens to be Michael in Vietnam, believe it or not. And so that's the opening shot is of Michael in Vietnam. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Okay, if you want to go ahead and show the video, that would be great.
I will do that.
Joni, make sure that you close that box there.
Yeah, I can't. It's part of the
There's an
Zoom
X.
box.
There should be. Oh, it just got smaller. Whatever you just did. Now it just shifted down.
Yeah, I don't
X.
have an X.
I see.
Hello, America, I'm one of your sons. You sent us away to fight with guns. Lost these wars with your arrogant plan. Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. We thought we went to lend them a hand, but they don't like us invading their land. These wars we fought were one big lie. Big oil makes a killing while poor soldiers die. War machine, burning up oil and gasoline. When did we lose the American dream? And when we gonna stop this war machine? We love our country, it's plain to see. Support our troops on our SUVs. Driving blind day after day. Endless this war, that's the price we pay. What are we doing? Why are we there? Protecting the business of billionaires. Barrels of guns buy barrels of oil, and children die on their native soil. War machine, burning up oil and gasoline. When did we lose the American dream? And when we gonna stop this war machine? Heat waves, droughts, and hurricanes, fires and floods, too much rain. Climate change is a matter of fact. Soon there'll be no turning back. Politicians say they love our flag and they love oil money in their bag. Green New Deal, why don't we give it a try? The military budget, that's why. 21 trillion since 2001 for tanks, corruption, bombers, and guns. Why do we think war will keep us safe? Destroy the earth, there's no hiding place. War machine, burning up oil and gasoline. When did we lose the American dream? And when we gonna stop this war machine? When we gonna stop this war machine?
Ugh. Fantastic. All right. I am looking here. Who is next? Thank you, Nell and Michael, for that video. Barbara Discant. You ready?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. My computer chat thing is broken. So in addition to complimenting Michael and Nell on that amazing speaking of truth, I want to compliment everyone I've heard before me because I would have said it in the chat if it had worked. So let me give an applause to all you wonderful people. And this song was used at our No Kings rally, among other places, and we got 617 people in Little Trumpy Olean. So we're really happy. And we've got a good resistance here. If we can do it where I live, we can do it everywhere. This is called To Right This Wrong. We can't allow evil to flourish or cruelty be done. A harm to anybody is a harm to everyone. We have to raise our voices and speak out clear and strong, and use our mighty numbers to right this wrong. His name is Guillermo Abrego Garcia, Venezuelan working man. 10 years here legally, to him it was freedom land. He has a wife who loves him and a disabled son. He He works hard for a living. He is liked by everyone. He was standing on the curb, his son sitting in the car. Suddenly, he was grabbed and handcuffed and dragged into a waiting van. They said, "We are ICE Immigration Control. You're in a vicious band. We're sending you to El Salvador, to a rotten prison and never go home again. We can't allow evil to flourish or cruelty be done. A harm to anybody is a harm to anyone. We have to raise our voices and stand up clear and strong, and use our mighty numbers to right this wrong." Thousands of migrant workers, documents or none, in our farms, homes, and factories. They make our nation run. They are our friends and neighbors, work and pay taxes like you and me. Their children laugh and play in the land they thought was of the free. Now they're rounded up like cattle, jailed, discarded, and disappeared. Women, men, and little children, those who remain, live in fear. Every day it just gets worse, lives and families torn apart. How can we stand and watch and pretend we have a heart? We can't allow evil to flourish or cruelty be done. A harm to anybody is a harm to everyone. We have to raise our voices and stand up clear and strong, and use our mighty numbers to right this wrong.
Oh, Barbara, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Go check out the chat. You got lots of love in there.
Oh, thank you.
And I believe we are up to Steve Siegelbaum. You ready, Steve?
I'm ready.
Okay.
And first, I'm ready to send some love out to Barbara. Number one, because I always love your piano playing, Barbara.
Thank you.
And you sure as hell didn't disappoint this time either. And you did that song so beautifully. it drew me in. It was heartfelt, tender, and yet powerful at the same time. The call to action and the, what does it use our mighty numbers to right this wrong? Great work. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I think it was John earlier tonight mentioned that Canada, by way of Great Britain, United Kingdom, Commonwealth, has a king, and it occurred to me that there are plenty of countries that have kings, plenty of countries in democracies that are closer to being democracies for sure than the United States. Sweden has a king, Denmark has a king, Belgium, Spain, they all have kings. Thing is, they know what to do with them. They ignore the hell out of them. So I'm not so sure that a king is the problem. It seems to me that that our headlong rush into fascism is the problem. And this drew me to doing tonight, for the first time, I think I've done about 25, 30 of these wonderful song swaps with PMN. This will be the first time I'm doing a song that I did not write. And if that has to be the case, I'm never hesitant to defer to John McCutcheon, who I think is just about the finest songwriter we have these days. And he'll be appearing, by the way, at the Walkabout Coffee House up in White Plains, New York, next month in November. John wrote this song in August of 2017, which somebody referred to the first insurrection before January 2021, but I think August 2017 in Charlottesville, Virginia, could qualify for the first insurrection. McCutcheon spent about 30 years of his life living in Charlottesville, and he was there when that insurrection took place. And it reminded him of the sign many of you may be aware that Woody Guthrie had attached to his guitar. He sat there on his front porch beneath the clear blue sky in his 92nd year as the crowd went roaring by. The signs, the chants, the shouts, the rants, the flag he knew too well, slowly shook his head and said, God damn them all to hell. I was on the beach that morning when half my company died. The history books now say it was the day that turned the tide. Back home our families all pitched in, save tires and tinfoil too. We realized that evil had a name that we all knew. Woody Guthrie had this guitar with the best sign I have seen. This machine kills fascists, we must be the machine. Now 70 years later, here they are again. None of them was even born, but I was present when we liberated Buchenwald. I still see every face. I didn't fight the Nazis to allow them in this place. Woody Guthrie had this guitar with the best sign I have seen. This machine kills fascists. We must be the machine. No, I don't believe that wars start with the bullet or the bomb. It begins in homes and hearts with the innocent and young. No one is born to hatred. They must be fed the lie. And we're left with the carnage and these bastards marching by. I no longer wield the weapon that I did in my youth. What I have to offer now is memories and truth. No one can sit idly after what we've seen today. Either stand up and be counted or get the hell out of the way. Woody Guthrie had this guitar with the best sign I have seen. This machine kills fascists. We must be the machine. Yes, Woody Guthrie had this guitar with the best sign I have seen. This machine kills fascists. We must be the machine.
Fantastic. You know, like I feel like I keep repeating myself because every single song is just really, really, really powerful tonight. Thank you, all of you. Andy, I believe you are next because Edward is not here, right? I don't see Edward. I do see Andy. Andy and then Hallie. And Andy, hang on one second. And Lisa, are you still here? I don't see Lisa. Okay. So, Hallie, we may be going out with your video then. So we're going to hear Andy now. I'm going to spotlight you. I'm going to mute me and go ahead, tell Steve something about his song and then tell us about yours.
Yeah, I just want to say first that the quality of the songs tonight has been really, really good and interesting. I'm not much of a songwriter, but this was written by my favorite songwriter, Ewan McCall. And interestingly enough, I just was looking it up, and Peggy Seeger had told me that Ewan was commissioned to write this song, and I just, looking it up on Google, it said that it was the theme song for a 1964 BBC television show. So it's been topical for a long time, and it's probably become my favorite folk song. I've been an activist for as long as I can remember. One of the things I brag about was that when I was 18, the Communist Party sent me to their party school for 3 months to study 8 hours a day of Marxism-Leninism. And I'm writing a memoir, which is going to be called Tommy the Commie. But this is, like I said, my favorite of the moment. In the morning we built the cities, in the afternoon walked through its streets. Evening saw us leaving, we wandered through our days as if they would never end. All of us imagined we had endless time to spend. We hardly drew the pictures and small attention gave to the landmarks on the journey from the cradle to the grave, cradle to the grave, cradle to the grave. Did you learn to dream in the morning, abandon dreams in the afternoon, wait without hope in the evening? Did you stand there in the traces and let them feed you lies? Did you trail along behind them wearing blinkers on your eyes? Did you learn to keep your mouth shut? Were you seen and never heard? Did you learn to be obedient and jump to at a word? Jump to at a word, jump to at a word. Did you alter the face of the city? Make any change in the world you found? Did you observe all the warnings? Did you read the trespass notices? Did you keep off the grass? Did you shuffle off the pavement just to let your betters pass? Did you kiss the foot that kicked you? Did you thank them for their scorn? Did you ask of their forgiveness for the act of being born? Act of being born, act of being born. Did you ever demand any answers? The who, the what, and the reason why? Did you ever question the setup? Did you stand aside and let them choose while you took second best? Did you stand there? Did you let them skim the cream off and then give to you the rest? Did you settle for the shoddy? And did you think it right to let them rob you left and right and never make a fight? Never make a fight. What did you learn in the morning? How much did you know in the afternoon? Were you content in the evening? Did they teach you how to question when you were at the school? Did the factory help you grow? Were you the maker or the tool? Did the place where you were living enrich your life? And then did you reach an understanding with all your fellow men, all your fellow men, all your fellow men? The Ballad of the Captain.
Fantastic.
That was great.
Thank you.
So many
Okay,
questions.
Hallie, let's bring you up so you can
Okay.
tell Andy something. Tell us about your song, and then I'll cue up the song.
Okay, Andy, that was really cool. So many did yous. And boy, yeah, it's all truth. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing your song. So this one that I wrote, it's called Don't Let the Vampires In. But it's not a Halloween song. It's about other scary stuff. The first two lines are about vampires. The third verse you'll see. And hope you enjoy it. They did play it Sunday on Across the Great Divide, so I was really happy, which is a show on KPFA. So you can
Okay.
roll it anytime.
Okay. Let me bring it up.
Playboy Cardi, World Tour 2025. With special guests, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, Homicide Gang, and Apollo Red.
Don't
Get
let the
tickets now at
vampires in.
livenation.com.
If you refuse them, they
Wait a sec.
Yeah, something weird is happening.
Hang on.
This camera, everything looks better, especially.
Sorry, I've got double things playing. I
Yeah, I
apologize.
don't know
One
what
second.
happened, but I'll be patient. Yeah, a couple of windows are open, I guess.
Somebody's letting in those vocal vampires.
goodness. Okay, give me one more second now.
Okay.
That was fascinating. There's always something new to learn. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why the boxes are there.
Watch what.
Well, we'll hope for the best.
No, this is not it either. Shoot, I just had it.
Maybe just skip
Every high masculine autistic person I've met, including myself.
Stop share. All right. It's
it
here.
May be that there's a commercial first. Sometimes they do
there
that.
wasn't the last time.
No, I don't know. It just usually goes to it.
Here. Okay.
Ah, there it is.
Got it. Yep. Now.
Hope it's worth the wait, people.
I'm sure it is. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this big. All right. Here we go.
The vampires in. Don't let the vampires in. If you refuse them, they never can win. Don't let the vampires in. I loved horror movies when I was a kid. I knew all the monsters and things that they did. I knew how to counteract vampire ways. Some garlic, a cross, or a thrust with a stake. Of utmost importance in thwarting their bite was to shun their advances with all of your might. For to gain access they couldn't ignore your outright refusal to open the door. Don't let the vampires in. Don't let the vampires in. If you refuse them, they never can win. Don't let the vampires in. Those vampires were cunning and sneaky and sly. They'd wheedle their way in, they'd give it a try. They'd be so charming, they'd flourish their cave, just waiting to see if you'd make a mistake. Don't let the vampires in. Don't let the vampires in. If you refuse them, they never can win. Don't let the vampires in. And now we are witness to horrid ice raids. Their stealthy abductions of immigrant maids. The workers in fields, the children in school. They cover their faces, they're mean and they're cruel. But just like the vampire, they can do no more. If you don't let them in, do not answer your door. Don't let the vampires in. Don't let the vampires in. If you refuse them, they never can win. Don't let the vampires in. If you refuse them, they never can win. Don't let the vampires in.
Well, I'm glad you got to see it. Right again.
So not only did we play it once finally, but we played it twice. Okay. Oh.
Please do share that. It's easy to find because there aren't a lot of "Don't Let the Vampires In" songs on YouTube.
Yes.
It has the red background with the NO if you look for it.
So I am going to stop our recording. Huh. How do I stop our live stream?